Alright, hey, this is Kraz345. I'm doing a technology rant. It's gonna be pretty basic. It's not gonna be like, I hate the internet, or I hate technology. And it's not gonna be like, I love technology, because that would just make it boring. Basically, if someone makes a review like that, it's just like, gonna be like, um, a person just hates it, so whatever. Um, Now to get on with things, the the continent of the United States revolves around technology, and if we didn't have it, we would just be bored to death, and our nation would just be in chaos. And a lot of people around the world use it, and it will help us a lot. But one thing is that it's just that if we use it too much, like, let's say if there's a person who has a car and their destination is just a few steps away or a few blocks away, there's a possibility that you could walk there instead of take your car. Stuff like that. But right now, I'll just get to the good news. I don't know what the heck I would do without technology. Like the computer, TV, heating. But everything great has to be ruined by some idiot who thinks, oh, this is going to be funny if I put this virus online. Or it would be funny if I put this pop-up online, or if someone wants to sell something, so they put it on, like, every site. Come on. I don't really like people like that. No. If the... Also, there are people who use technology for, like, foolish reasons. Like, people who just roam the streets looking for someone to kill with a gun. So-called technology. Or, if you have a cell phone, if there's some sort of terrorist guy who, couldn't find a way to access some other guy, for some sort of evil plan or something, it would just, the plan will all go wrong. Some navigation systems, all that different stuff. But without technology, I think people wouldn't really brag about, oh, I got this new Xbox 360, you don't have this, or I got this new PS3, you don't have it, And that sort of makes up a different conversation, like bragging and all that different stuff. But, like I was saying, there's one other thing that is a very big problem when it comes to technology, where, for right now, the internet. There's many bad sites on the internet. Let's say you wanted to look up Pokemon. And you're just some little kid who just likes a TV show or something. And then you type it in. And then it shows Pikachu without a head and bleeding all down his body with a gunshot on his head or something like that. That can really, well, it may sound hilarious, but it's to some people, but that could sort of affect a kid a lot. Or if you look up an anime like Naruto or something, and then it shows something that kids aren't really supposed to see. that could really affect a kid a lot too. So that's one thing that's sort of bad about the internet and technology. Another thing bad about it is that, kids, the kids these days, they don't really go outside too much anymore. Well, there are some kids. I'm not saying all kids, but there are some kids who just don't go outside. Like, if you notice, if you're invited to a friend's house, they're like, "Hey, come on in, let's play some video games," and then, you play video games for the whole time and then you leave. I think it might be a little bit more healthier if you play it for like 2 hours and then go outside that other hour. That's just my opinion. But, they're so caught up in their laptop or their cell phone and stuff that they sort of just tune other people out. Another thing is, when, little kids, right? And you see them in GameStop, and they're talking to their friend like, "Hey, look over here, it's Grand Theft Auto." And then you're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to play that. That's a..." I heard that they were actually they wanted to rate it A. They were thinking about it, but then they were like, "No, it should be M for mature." Actually. So I don't really think, like, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds should be playing rated M games. And even if it says rated M games should be for people who are 17 or 18 and up, right now I think that we're not following the rules enough to really put that sign. Because when I was like 7 or 8, I used to play Ratchet and Clank games. Now those games, they don't have any swears or anything like that. But I have to say, for M games, you should be at least like 13, 14, 15. It's pretty simple because, like, if you notice, there's like kids who are like 7 who play like there's like kids who are 5 who play like E10 and up games, and then kids who are like 7 who play like T games and so on and so forth. Now, I love technology. I really do. And I love how it could bring people together. Not like eHarmony or anything like that. But just to, for example, YouTube. How you could find videos that you like with people you could relate to. Something you could laugh at without having to watch TV all the time and trying to search it up. And the technology of 2009 has been incredible. It's been very incredible. If you see 2012, that has some great graphics. I just can't wait till 2010. Well, thanks a lot, you guys, for watching this video. It's been great. But, well, yeah. This is Crasty for 5, and, peace out.